What you want? What you want?
Lara Croft. Bugger. How well has she done for herself, yeah? All them holidays, priceless artifacts, and them nice big titties of hers. It's a surprise she ain't got a fella yet. Well, since some of her games were kinda iffy, it's no wonder. But she did bring out a few nice games when she was still burning brightly. Like Tomb Raider 2. Released for Christmas '97 for PS1 and PC, Tomb Raider 2 gives us the stunning return of Lara Croft to our small, dusty bedroom tellies, with a lot more action and a lot more levels than our first outing. But is that necessarily a good thing? Short answer, sort of yes. Design standards have really grown since the time of Tomb Raider 2. Back then it was acceptable to have a quasi-expansion sequel released year on year, but now it's really frowned upon unless the developer really puts effort into the sequel and provides a lot more distinctive characteristics to the game since the last outing. Of course you can ignore that if you're playing Call of Duty. Tomb Raider 2 did this pretty well, but 3 didn't really, and 4 tried to innovate to some degree but didn't do all that well. For me, Tomb Raider 2 is a perfect example of a sequel that delivers what people were expecting from a sequel. The gameplay is simple if you haven't played a Tomb Raider game before. You control Busty Lara Croft, through a series of levels. Each run requires a lot of thought to navigate, as she will probably die quite a lot unless you know exactly what you're doing. And I really hope that you are, because the difficulty has been amped up since the first game. There is a lot of jumping, and I don't mean Sonic the Hedgehog or Mario jumping. This is a game where jumping really is an art form, and you best know exactly what you're doing when you make a jump. Lara has more weapons this time around. In the first game she had a modest 4, but now she has 7. Even a harpoon gun, which is useless in my own opinion. Nonetheless, there is a lot to do. A lot to shoot, and quite a bit of walking to do. Oh, her poor feet. Lara also has flares too, which help her light up the darkness and stuff. You know, because tombs are dark and stuff. Lara will explore China, Venice, an oil rig, a sunken ship, and a Tibetan monastery in a search to find the fabled Dagger of Qian. Basically, stab yourself with this and you will turn into a dragon. Whoopee. And there is a cult out to stop Lara, some Italian guy, and a lot of gunmen too, and it's up to Lara to stop them! Because, you know, it's okay to shoot as many Italians as you want. I mean, after Berlusconi, it's okay, right? I guess my turn-offs are the really obtuse level design, which do require a lot of thinking. But it's not really that much of a bad thing. It just shows us that Core has some super level designers working for them, and quite frankly, I envy them to a degree. Also, the low quality sound effects do get on my nerves a bit, but there's really not much you can do about those. Even though it sounds like you're hearing everything through a telephone, it's not really that much of a big deal. Is this a good sequel? Yes it is. It's a dated sequel, but it did provide more than the first game, and really cashed in on the Lara phenomenon, which people were really wanting. Would I recommend this? Well, personally I say start with the first and work your way through the series, but I dare say Tomb Raider 2 is the last game of Core's generation with the series where things just worked.